Diablo 4 Halloween event has been with us for a few days now, and it includes free goodies to claim from the in-game shop and the Meet or Treat game. Calm down, it's not that exciting, although the cosmetics definitely are. There are 4 items to collect in total: mount, 2 trophies and mount armor. They look very good and you have time until 5th of November to collect them. Yes, the horse leaves a trail of spider webs behind it. It's nice we get nice looking cosmetics for free on Halloween, but I have to admit I would rather fight for them and earn them in game. Because unfortunately, calling a Halloween event an event is a bit of an exaggeration. We have no quest, no event currency, no reputation system, not even any decorations. This event does not have the right vibe that accompanied us, for example, in the holiday event Midwinter Blight. Even Lunar Awakening, the event on the occasion of the new lunar year, had a reputation system and a new horse had to be earned. The only thing the Halloween event offers us is Meet and Treat, which adds an additional effect to shrines. The effect only affects shrines and dungeons and causes the appearance of a treasure goblin or a burning butcher. Yes, the one we know from Infernal Hordes. And here the mechanics of the event end. Butcher drops are what you see. Nothing really exceptional or exciting. The loot from Treasure Goblin is traditional. Gold, crafting materials, elixirs, boss mats, some legendary items and treasure bags, which firstly do not stack, and secondly their content are rather uninteresting. The only positive is the fact that you can farm goblins for the Treasure Goblin Nemesis achievement, and a very big positive is the presence of Mother's Blessing. As for the patch notes, the last update did more harm than good, and it's not because everything listed here is somehow false or doesn't work, but because since Tuesday many Battle.net PC players have been unable to play Diablo 4, but we'll get to it. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to test everything yet, and for example, I'm still hunting for Portal Prankster in Crossander City to see if its chest will actually be affected by the active bargain. It's shame it's not also affected by the active tribute, but apparently you can't have everything. I've already seen some Nahantu themed loading screens, which are very nice, and new tributes descriptions. As for Citadel, I can confirm that the issue with rewards for completion not being properly granted has been fixed, and some of the missing cosmetics have appeared in my wardrobe. I confirm that Realmwalker has more life, and that was my first reaction when I saw that note. More life for Realmwalker is not the solution to the problems that plague Season 6. But we'll talk about the Season 6 in the future because, oh boy, there's a lot to talk about. Gem fragment cap has been increased, and the Diadem of the Ancient Cosmetics issue has also been fixed and reappeared in the wardrobe. As you can see, lots of bug fixes. It's just that for many people it doesn't matter. Since Tuesday, a huge number of players have experienced problems with the game in the form of lags, crashes, computer overheating, and even blue screens. What is the reason? The latest patch. The situation becomes so serious that Blizzard itself forced the disabling of some graphical features. Unfortunately, this did not help everyone. My computer didn't crash, but it definitely overheated. The fans howled and the amount of lags in the game prevented me from playing smoothly. What helped me was, as strange as it may sound, resetting the graphics settings to default and then going back to the ones I had before the reset. I lowered some settings because they didn't make much difference and my computer is still heated up too much. I definitely prefer when fans just cool down and not howl like crazy. Just to be on the safe side, I then restarted the game and surprisingly all the problems went away. I'm sharing this method with you because maybe it will work for some of you too. Since Vessel of Hatred was released, the game seems to be very poorly optimized and the memory leak is even bigger than usual. And here's some bad news for those who have the amount of RAM adjusted to minimum or medium or even high system requirements. Diablo 4 can currently consume as much as 14 gigabytes of RAM. So if you have 16 and experience crashes, this could be the reason. For all those who have minimum requirements, I'm really sorry. Is this the end of the problems? Of course not. Since the new patch, there has been, or still is, I don't know if the problem will be fixed before I edit this video, a problem with music in the game, or rather its absence. Users report problems with the lack of music while all other sounds are present. Some try to change the text and or speech to another language, others try to repair the game files, and still others start the game so many times that the music finally starts by itself. It's hard to say which method will work for you. The Season 4 trophy Blood Maidenhead has also disappeared, and I've seen a few threads on the forum confirming that some console players are also feeling the negative effects of the new patch. On October 30th, a patch has appeared that eliminated crashes for some players but not for others. A lot of players have lost their hardcore characters due to recent problems, so until you make sure that the game is stable and not crashing for you, I do not recommend creating a playing characters in hardcore mode. Another patch appeared in the game on November 1st and my computer started to heating up again. I reset all graphics settings to default and then back to what they were. The problem disappeared a bit, but not completely. I decided to add a command line argument to my game settings, which after the patch it was not supposed to be needed anymore. And watch out, it worked! And the temperature on my processor and graphic card dropped by as much as 15 degrees Celsius. It doesn't look good, and let's hope the problems will be solved quite quickly. And in the meantime of waiting for potential fixes, let me remind you that Diablo 2 is doing great and Diablo 3 is currently in its new 33rd season, so there is always some Diablo game that can be played. Let me know if you've experienced any new bugs and errors after the new patch, and what do you think about the current Halloween event. Leave a like and take care.